Hello, welcome back to Dino Den. As you can see, this is the second video of the All Hybrid Wars. And I got way more submissions than I was gonna expect. I was thinking maybe like 3 people most would see if they wanted to join the first day, and maybe more later, but a lot of people wanted to join the first day, which is a good thing. So now let me remind you of the ranking cards. These are all the ranking cards. And like nice try means it has problems, can do damage. Slim chance means it has a tiny chance of killing it, or it has some problems. 50-50%, it means it likely could win against mine, but mine could also. Winner means you killed my hybrid, and ultimate winner means you killed it easy or mid. And friends mean you made a hybrid for it to be nice with. And just so you remember, the ranking cards would be how good you damage these hybrids. Our first submission was Jason Spurl, sorry if I didn't say your name right. And guess what he released to the All Hybrid Wars? That's right, these two. And if you've seen any videos of his channel, you know his hybrids are pretty deadly, especially these two. So you all definitely know what place I put them in, and no one can argue with me. This is probably the most ultimate win I've ever seen. Or ever seen. I mean, just look at its genome. And I'm also going to be putting all the cards on this table to mark what place they are in. So the ultimate winners get top table. And yes, the ultra winners do look kind of lonely by themselves, but don't worry, there'll be more. Now it's time for the next submission. The next submission was made by Sorp Oleotti. Sorry if I didn't say your name right either. And he made Greg for the All Hybrid Wars. And I kind of got confused what to rank Greg, so now I have another person helping me vote. And it is Guinea Pig Lover. So me and Guinea Pig Lover decided to put Greg in 50-50. It's still a rank to be proud of. The reason I gave Greg a 50-50 in ranking is because my hybrids might overwhelm Greg all in the battle because he is outnumbered, and also because my hybrids are very good at teamwork and attacking strategies, so my hybrids could find a way to kill Greg. So that's why I gave it a 50-50. Now it's time to put Greg on the table with the ultimate winners. Well, now the table looks a little bit less lonely. Now I have one more hybrid to add into the table, and it was made by Guinea Pig Lover. And he made Brick and Tawny. And you might be surprised what I rank them. I gave them a nice try, and I have reasons for it. Let me explain. First off, I had to change Tawny's height because his size was from a polar bear. That meant it cannot be 14 feet tall on all fours because polar bears on all fours is like 4-6 feet. I don't really know, but I know they're not 14 feet. So I made a different estimate to be around 10 or 7 feet, likely like 8 feet. The reason I didn't make it like 6 to 4 feet like a polar bear, because it did have some T-Rex DNA that could have made it a little bit bigger, but because it wasn't for its size, it is like a 7 foot tall hybrid. And because of that little modification, I had to make it ranked lower. My second reason is Brick and Tawny might have some brain issues. Let me explain again. So Brick is an 18 foot tall armored dinosaur that can run 15 miles per hour, so I might shorten that down maybe to like a 30 miles per hour, 2 miles slower because it is big and very armored for its speed. And the minion might be the main problem because its brain might get confused how to attack with its mouth or with its arms or like with its rolling abilities, because it has T-Rex DNA for the jaw bite, so it might want to use its mouth, but it's not going to be the best at it, judging by its mouth structures like that of a armadillo, even though it doesn't have armadillo in it. But anyways, and it might want to stand up on its hind legs to use its arms, even though its arms are kind of stubby. So its best option probably would be to roll, but its brain's probably going to get confused what to do, because Tawny doesn't have a specific animal for its brain. So that is the reason why I gave Brick and Tawny a nice try. But it's still a cool and unique hybrid, just so you know. And Guinea Pig Lover, you did a good job on this. A round of applause for Guinea Pig Lover. Now it's time to put Guinea Pig Lover's hybrid on the table. Well, now it looks pretty full, and don't worry, the hybrid war just started, so just in case you guys thought it just ended, it's still on. And if your hybrid didn't make it in the second episode, don't worry, it will likely make it in the third, fourth, or fifth, or in any episode. But I can tell you one thing, it will be in an episode as long as you at me so I can see the video, post, or short. But try not to make it a post unless you have to, but I'll go for video, then shorts, then if you really have to, posts. And I forgot to mention, I'm going to be giving out little card rewards to the best hybrid, in my opinion, in each episode. And I'm deciding to give this one too, because of its unique genome, unique design, and good job Scorpolotti. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. And I'm not saying the rest of your hybrids are bad. I'm just saying this is like one of the most unique and cool hybrid in my opinion. You guys' hybrids are still cool, by the way. Well, here is the picture of the table, but with Greg's special card. Well, that is the second video of the All Hybrid Wars. And thank you to all the submissions that were in the second video. P.S. Make sure to tell me when you're done with the submissions in this comment. Bye!